I think it's a fair result. I mean, I think I only had the lead because he was so bad yesterday. I was under no illusions that, that I was playing well enough to be 6-3 up. So I wasn't surprised when he came out today. I knew he was going to improve, which he did, and I stayed the same. So I think it's fair.
Was it frustrating the early part of the session today, though, because there's a couple of those frames when he pulled back to level where you had good chances?
Yeah. Obviously, there was 2 frames in between the first 4 frames that I could have nicked. Maybe it went 8-5. It doesn't mean to say I would have won the match from then. Yesterday, I was missing those balls, the same balls, but he was missing after me. So it was just the same for me, really. It's just today he didn't miss as much as yesterday.
Obviously, it's a defeat, but you've come through 3 tough matches in qualifying. You've played well in parts here. I mean, can you take some positives sort of going forward out of this?
Listen, whether it's positives or not, I've just sort of accepted now that I'll be round about there. I'll be qualifying. I might get lucky one year and be a seed, but the odds are I'll be floating about the top 32 for the next few years without breaking into maybe even the 16 or whatever, top 12. So I just have to get on with it now and just accept the fact that these boys are a step better than me, really. And it's quite hard to accept, but it's accepted. Is
that because there's some decline, or is that because they're just better and they're better players?
Yeah, it must be. I think they've improved. Whereas I've probably just stayed the same. I don't think I've probably declined. I just think these boys play the game now, and when they play well, they're awesome. And I've not got that, so I'd need for them to have an off day for me to be really good to get a result in a tournament. And it shows, because I've not won a tournament, for years, and even then I've only won a few. And all these other boys are proven, consistent tournament winners.
Just a final question from me. I know you probably don't care now because you've gone out, but with Mark Selby going out last night, and obviously Ronnie's through now, has it opened up for him?
Yeah, you could probably look at it. He got out of jail there, so he's obviously going to be more dangerous than what he usually is. But I'm not going to say I'll sit and watch it on TV, but no doubt I'll keep an eye on the scores and keep an eye on who's doing well. But I'm trying to think who I'd like to win it. But actually, well, you know the answer to that. I don't really care.
Thank you for your honesty.
Hey, thanks.
Stephen, you said he got out of jail. You had 2 good chances there, didn't you? 4-0 and 6-3. You don't often get them against Ronnie.
Yeah, at 4. Yesterday, I could have won the match. Yesterday, I really could have won that match, and lost a bad frame to go 5-0, and to go 4-1. Sorry, and then he went nuts for a couple of frames and got himself back into the match. But once it went 6-3, I was obviously happy with 6-3, but I think he would have been delighted with 6-3 the way he was playing, And then obviously the second frame today, I missed on 49 or 50 or something, and he cleared up, and I could see that he just stepped up that little bit, and I never had it to fight back.
Where's that hunger gone?
Oh, the hunger's there. Listen, I fight to the death. I just have to look at it. I just have to look at results, really, and I don't get irregular semis. I don't get irregular maybe quarters or last 16s and that. But there's no finals in that from me. So just play the game, and I still enjoy it. A lot of tournaments, I'm looking forward to put my queue away for a couple of months here. But I think most of the boys will say that after this tournament. Go home, regroup, and start again, and whenever it is,
There's a pretty good chance, Stephen, that it might be Graham Dott next for Ronnie.
Yeah.
Do you see Graham as having a pretty good chance against Ronnie, given the way Ronnie does get on cold?
Yeah, everybody's got a chance. If Graham goes in, snooker's not a game where you don't get a chance. It's not very often you play a match and someone will just not miss one single ball. So Graham's had a half decent season. I heard he played well last night to give himself a lead, but that's not finished yet. And Graham's beat him here before, so listen, they've all got a chance. I don't think. Everybody was talking about a shock yesterday with Joe Perry beating. That's not a shock. It's no disrespect to Mark, but that's not a shock. There's no massive shocks in snooker anymore. Everybody's good.
Steve, Mark Williams used to say that he feared that he dragged the best out of Ronnie, because Ronnie does raise it against people he respects. Do you feel that a little bit yourself sometimes?
No, well, he never ever gives up playing me. I've seen him play matches and he just throws the towel in. I wish he would do that. But I think I used to. I mean, he's gave me some hidings in the past where it's been good to watch. But I mean, that match there, that was there. It was there for the taking if I could manage to step up. But you know, I never. And he's finished me off in the end quite convincingly, really.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.